But what I tell people, and certainly all of my coaching clients, I've abandoned the old popular phrase work-life balance. Um, I, I I always felt that there was a bit of a struggle with that term, and I won't go too deep in that. But what I've replaced it with is the concept of work-life harmony. And I think leaders need to think about harmonizing those elements of their life. And I agree with you. There's the notion of striving for a balance there in terms of equal distribution or equal effectiveness in those things. And I frequently there's an old tried and true trick that coaches have. There's a wheel of life diagram, and I've heard it described a lot of different ways, but it's, there's like maybe 8 segments you can define
That's right.
for what you're doing, and you score from 0 to 10, going outer band on the concentric circles of where you stand in each of those quadrants or sections of your life. And just like a bicycle wheel, if you smash your bike into a curb and you dent the rim, well, the rest of your ride is going to be a ka-thunk, 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 and our circle of life can be that way. We short circuit one aspect and one element, and inevitably our lives are going to come around to that place,
That's right.
and you've got this bumpy ride you're on, and you wonder why you feel tired, sore, and fatigued. Well, you got to round out that circle.
That's absolutely correct. And look, I think the wheel of life, or the balance wheel, that I would like to kind of utilize that acronym. But I will say, for leaders that don't have the balance, it's kind of like, now you're using the analogy of having a balloon that's kind of horizontal. If you start squeezing one, because that's not where that's all your focus, or maybe that's not where you're focused. But if you can just kind of visualize, well, if you've got kind of constant air and that's your life, and if you squeeze on one end, you're going to elongate the other
Blow
end,
out the
right?
other. Yeah.
And the whole thing is, if you squeeze on two, all of the air gets compressed into this, and you're going to have a blowout, right? So the whole idea is, how do you balance that air across all segments of that horizontal balloon, right?